Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Fantastic Force Recruitment side course. This is the newest one. So this is going to be the main screen and you will notice there are some milestones on the right side. Now the first four are going to be important, and apart from that there is another event that is going on. So you have two events side by side. So remember that one. Oops, I'm just pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, there's Clash and there's Recruitment. One is a 7-day event and another one is a 21-day event. Now, once you press the 7-day event, there are going to be these milestones that you can get. I will explain you in a bit how you get the points, but basically once you get 10,000 points, you get all of those milestones. Now for the 21-day event, there are going to be around 45 milestones, and the way you get points on this is a little tricky. So you need to score in top 50% on the you need to score the top 50% on the 7-day event to get a point towards this one. So let me explain again. Here is the 7-day event. If you go on to the rank rewards after you make your 10,000 points, you get points awarded according to what is your rank. Now you might not finish that high, but if you finish from 41 to 50%, you get 1 point, and so on and so forth, and 21 to 30, wherever you rank. And these points are counted towards the 21-day recruitment event right down here. And here depends on how many points you get your rewards. Now, having that out of the way, there are two types of matches you can do. You can do a standard match for 10 energy, and once you get the first 4 milestones of this Clash event, then you can start with the energized one that is for 30 energy. Now, the difference between both of them is that with 3 extra energy, you get 3x the points. So once you claim the first 4 objectives, that is going to be tier 7 basics, then the energized one gets unlocked and you can use that. So if you have more energy, you can just go for the energized and get more of those points in. If not, then you can go with the standard one. Now I've done the milestones and I go with the energized one. So once the match starts, you will see you have 5 holograms at the bottom, and here you will see each of them has a faction and a number and a color. So what you need to do essentially is to make combinations, kind of like poker, kind of like cards. If you've played poker, if you've seen enough movies like me, then you just have to shuffle them around to make the perfect combinations. Now, to shuffle them around, if you look at top, there are 5 different fights followed by a boss fight. So there are 3 rounds you can swap. So right now, if I look, I have 3 of the same faction, that is the fire, and I want to swap 2. So I select the swap 2 up top and I go into the match. Now here we are. We can pick any champion you like. I'm just going to try to finish it off quick. And I think I'm going to go with Longshot. And here we are. Now the fights are going to be super vanilla, so don't worry about that. And there's going to be extra furies that's going to help you finish off the fights faster. The fight is not the big deal in this kind of tournament or whatever you want to call it. In this game mode, it's more about what kind of champions you can get in and how many points you score. Because the more points you're going to score, the more are you going to rank high, and that is going to contribute towards the 21-day event, and you get more rewards. So I've won 2, now I have to swap out 2. So I'm looking at Domino and the Hood. So I'm just going to click on them and you will see 2 big delete buttons, and I'm just going to confirm them. There we go. And if you look at the right side, there is a scoring guide that helps me what kind of a score I have to make. Now here we are. We got lucky. I got a Dragon Man that is also from the same faction. So I have 4 champions from the same faction that is going to be fire. Now only one I have to change is Kitty Pryde. So I will have to go for swap 1. Remember, you have 3 rounds to swap around your cards before they are locked in. Just kind of like poker. Now if you press the PTS button, points button on the top right, this will show you different combinations, how you can make them connect together to give you points. I'm going for this orange one in the middle that says faction reaction. I have 4 of them and I'm hoping that I'll get 1 more. So I know this will take a little bit of time for you to understand if you're very new to this, but that's okay. The more you play, the more you will understand. And actually this game mode is quite fun, to be honest. And I also think it's very fair to everyone because everybody gets 2-star champions. So I'm going for the middle one. That is going to faction reaction. The highest one is going to be certified boss. But anyway, here we are. I'm going to do swap one again. And I'm going to confirm this. And now we're going to jump into the fight. Now, one thing I want you guys to remember that although there are 3 rounds that you can use, but if you get the perfect deck on, or the perfect holograms as they call it, on the first attempt, you don't have to do the second and third. You can jump straight to the boss. Or if you do 2 of them and then you have to jump to the boss, you can do that as well. You don't have to go through all 3 of them. So here we are. Again, I have one to swap out. I'm going to select Kitty Pryde and confirm. And what we're getting, we got Wiccan. So we got faction reaction. That's 800 points. We got all of them from the same faction. That is going to be fire. Now, I don't want to change it. I'm just going to jump straight to the boss. So I'm not going to select any opponent. And look, in the middle one, it's highlighted. It gives me 800 points, a squad consisting of any number of champions on the same faction. So I'm going to skip round number 3. I'm going to directly click on Kingpin. And once I do that, I can go into that boss fight and confirm it right there. So here we are. Fight locked in. And I'm going to go in with, I think, a Dragon Man. And I'm just going to take him out. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this mode. So once you have the right combination, depending on what fight you started, if you started like a normal one with 10 energy, you keep those, or if you started with an energized that is multiplied by 3, your points are multiplied by 3 and then you get them, and those points are counted towards your the milestones for you to get the rewards until you open the rank rewards. So this is going to be a crazy feeding frenzy on the points. I've seen some people trying to get 2 million for this event, which is just nuts if you think about it. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me finish off this boss and show you the points. Here we are, Kingpin is down, and because I got 800 points from faction reaction, now multiplied by 3, that's 2400. That's going to help me on the milestones, and if you press that claim now button, that is going to take you whatever rewards are available for you right now that you can pick up. So there we are, I've got 2 of them straight away, and once I get to the milestones, I'm going to unlock the rank rewards. So let me know if you have any question in the comments down below, and I'll love to help you out. And yeah, I will see you on the next video. That is going to be on the other quest of the War Showcase.